I was feeling pretty sad over the weekend. Not because someone passed away, God forbid, but because Nicko McBrain announced that he's retiring from touring with Iron Maiden. Iron Maiden is my all-time favorite band. When I first heard them as a teenager, it changed my life. I started to play on a guitar thanks to them, and I still play to this day. And Nicko, at least for me, is an inseparable part of Iron Maiden. In some bands, the members come and go, and sure, Iron Maiden had their turbulent times, especially in the early years, but their current lineup has been together for decades. Nicko toured with Iron Maiden for an incredible 42 years. Back in 2023 he had a stroke, but like, no problem, and he continued touring after a few months. His retirement from touring marks the end of an era for Iron Maiden. It's true, let's face it. If you are a newer fan of Iron Maiden and haven't had the chance to see them live yet, you'll never see them in their epic classic lineup again. I had been thinking about this a few months ago. How much longer can bands like Iron Maiden and others continue to bring us joy? How much time is left before something happens, whatever it might be? Because let's be honest, these guys are not young anymore, right? They are in their 60s, Nicko even in his 70s. Naturally, it's just a matter of time before they stop performing, or even disband completely. Do we have a year, 2, or 5? I was thinking about this and told myself I have to see them at least one more time. And of course I fucking missed the chance. Typical. Thankfully I've already seen them live. Still, it's sad. Natural but sad. To watch my childhood heroes slowly fade away. Even if it's just into retirement. That said, Nicko isn't quitting entirely. He's supposed to continue working with the band on various projects. One of them might even involve recording a new album. Fingers crossed. Do you think we'll get at least one more studio album with Nicko on drums? Let me know in the comments. When I think of Iron Maiden, one of the images that immediately comes to mind is Nicko's gigantic drum kit. An iconic part of his drumming career from the very beginning. I remember the first time I saw it in a video. This enormous fortress of beautifully designed drums, including a freaking gong that completely hid Nicko from the view. I would never seen a drum kit that huge in my life. And just like Nicko himself, his drum kit, for me, is an inseparable part of Iron Maiden, both visually and sonically. I can't imagine their stage with a drummer who only has normal drum kit with a few drums. It would leave a dark void on the stage. Another thing I associate with Nicko is his infectious joy. His laughter, his smile when he plays, how much fun he has whenever he's on screen, his dancing during The Clansman, the little details you hear in certain songs, like his demonic monologue in Still Life, his shout at the start of Different World, or when he fucking missed it at the end of a thin line between love and hate.
I fucking missed it.
He just seems like the kind of guy you would like to have a few beers with. And of course we can't forget his amazing drumming. I've picked out a few examples. By the way, I obviously love the classics, the big ones that are played at every concert. But I've always been a little bit weird in that I'm also a huge fan of their lesser known songs. So don't be surprised, don't be angry at me. It's a random selection, the list could go on and on. The band has already announced Nicko's replacement for live performances. It's a band made of Steve Harris from his band British Lion, and naturally, people couldn't resist a few stupid comments in the discussions. What else is new? Anyway, I wish him the best of luck, and I'm really curious how he will sound with Iron Maiden. But Nicko, we love you. We wish you all the best. Enjoy your well-deserved rest. We'll never forget you. You're the best. It's only 11 in the morning, but I don't give a fuck. Cheers, up the irons.